What's your name and where are you from?
Hello, I'm Bernie, and I'm coming from Austria.
Okay. All right. So do you understand that I'm going to give you honest coaching?
Sure.
Okay. Do you understand that I may say things you may not like, but they will be for your own good?
Sure.
Do you realize that you may be mad at me, but at the end of the day, you need to go back and rethink of it. Don't get mad at me. Don't tell the whole world I'm the worst person. Don't unfriend me and don't block me. Be coachable.
Yes, sure.
Yes, sure. I really feel the enthusiasm
I will not block you.
Yeah, no, thank you. So in the new spirit of this new coaching, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to tell me whatever you want to tell me, and I will not interrupt. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Bernie, and I'm a very visionary guy, which is very great for me, but is also a problem for me because through my visions, I have a lot of ideas. Sometimes I lose focus, and I'm trying to implement currently some methods to gain focus, to get my projects going, to reduce my projects, and to get more successful, to get financially free, and to be successful. Yeah.
Time.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. Now you called yourself a visionary. Okay. I'm going to give you 2 names of people that are visionary, and I don't even think I'm a visionary. 3 names: Steve Jobs, Richard Branson, and Elon Musk. And when
these
you
are
call
the
yourself
same I have. Yeah.
Visionary.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you said that I'm a visionary and I'm in a meeting with you, I'd be like, for that reason, I'm out. Now that you called yourself a visionary, let's see if your success and your bank account matches your visionary, or you're a dreamer pretending to be a visionary. I don't know yet. So what do you do?
What do you mean? What I'm doing? I'm doing.
What do you do for work? Your business or whatever? Well.
Oh, okay. I have my own business. I'm running a software as a service company. So we're programming software. A freelancer. I'm basically alone, but I'm hiring people on a. Yeah, but I'm hiring people on a project basis. Pardon?
Hold on. So you are a project based. You're like a IT software consultant, would you say?
It's one pillar, yes, of my income. Yeah.
So you have one person working for you. Now, in the last year, how much money have you made doing what you're doing?
I've had a revenue of around 100,000 euro.
Okay. So revenue, but it's pretty much you and your costs. So 80,000 around euros, give or take.
The costs or the profit?
No, how much you made after expenses? Because you don't have that much expenses. It's just you.
Okay. Let's say half of that. So 40,000, 50,000.
Okay. So you make 40,000 a year, which, by the way, is better than nothing. But you called yourself a visionary. You see what I'm talking about? Right? Elon Musk is worth $62 billion. That's a visionary. Richard Branson is worth $8 billion. That's a visionary. Not because how much money they made, it's because of what they've done. You understand? Now, I'm not discounting the work that you do because I think it's a good field, but here's the problem. How long have you been doing this?
For, let me think, a short time, 19 years now.
Okay, so let's take this from a coaching perspective. You've been doing this for 19 years, correct? And it's only you right now. Do you think there's a problem that after 19 years, I've been in business 10, and I have a global empire, and I do business in 54 countries, right? And we got 26,000 plus clients in 90 plus countries, and I've got so many different businesses. You see my point?
Yeah, I see the point.
Right? So again, the fact that you're still doing what you're after 19 years, that means you're good at what you do, but you haven't been good at building an organization. Right?
I know that.
You know what a visionary is? You come up with an idea and other people do the work. I come up with ideas and Francie does the work, right? My people do the work of the ideas that I come up with. You got to spend 100% of the time on the 1% that matters, okay? I'm sure you're smart, okay? You have an industry that's not going away because it between where it was 19 years ago and where it is now, right? So what you are, okay, you know, you're an entrepreneur. You're not a visionary yet. You haven't invented new software. You didn't invent Salesforce or anything. I don't even think Bernie Madoff, not Bernie Madoff, but Bernie, the guy who's a charge of Salesforce. I don't even think Mark Burdoff. I don't think that he calls himself a visionary. So you have to be careful on that, because that's all people are going to hear. And then what they're doing is, rather than focusing on what you do, right, they're going to start challenging. Also, you live in Austria and Germany, which I've done a lot of business in both. They're very left brain, very conservative. You're more of a right brain and eccentric type of guy. Am I right?
Nope.
Okay, can you turn your head to the side, please? Okay, that is a mullet, my friend. In words in America, that is a mullet haircut. That is not your 90 type haircut. 90, right? This is a German self haircut I did myself. Okay?
Yeah.
So you are eccentric. Okay? And I'm sure if we took a little tour of your apartment, we'd figure you're eclectic. You're not the typical 9, 9, 9, right? Which is very Austrian and German. You're more free-flowing, more idea-generated. And don't tell me no. You called yourself a visionary when you started this conversation. So so the minute you sat down, I knew what your personality was based on your hair. By the minute, and I'm not judging. I couldn't care less the hair you have, right? But when you had the hair and visionary, I knew exactly what I was in for as well. Okay, the key for you, right, is you would need to think at the end of this, when this goes away, right, this corona goes away and stuff like that. In theory, you should have more work now, right? I mean, you should still be working right now, in theory, correct?
I am.
Right.
Working here.
Yeah, so basically you have my website. Very good. Very well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very well done. So the key is, you will never succeed unless you hire one person at first. And that one person does the work, right? You have plenty of left brain analytical people in Germany and Austria who are good at what they do, but they can't sell, they can't talk to their clients. You need to spend 100% of the time on getting the clients, getting the big deals. You should do none of the work of yourself, unless maybe it's just the initial idea, vision, because you're spending all your time getting the clients and then doing the project, and then getting the clients and doing the project, and you're not building an organization. You also have the type of businesses that can be scalable, right? And by the way, many IT software companies get sold. That's one of the businesses I'm looking to acquire in the next few months, more and more business and consolidation, because they're always recession proof. Does that make sense? Right?
It is.
So like what you need to do is you need to take a step back and start saying, okay, I'm good at what I do, and I'm not disputing that. You've been around for 19 years, but you're doing everything yourself. It's time. Are you married?
Nope.
Okay. Kids?
But I have a girlfriend.
Okay, well,
no kids, girlfriend.
So how old are you?
40.
40. Okay. So
40.
Here's the thing. No obligations, no kids, it's just you. Why aren't you taking risk? Right? Now, I understand there are people here that have family and kids, they're still taking risks. Now is the time to go for it, right? There's not guilt about my kids and my family, and what if I don't make it? Go for it. If you take risk out, you take opportunity out.
That's why I'm working on that since a year and a half on the whole.
Remember
what
that
you mentioned.
I'm working on that a year and a half ago, but a year and a half ago, you know what I've done in the last year and a half? A lot, right?
Yeah, I have three employees now, so they are not in the company.
Stop working about it and get it done, right? You're playing too small ball. Right? And by the way, you say you have 3 employees. I asked you how many people work for you. You said no, and it's just you. That's what you said. Now you have 3 employees.
It was, I said they're freelancer, but they are working.
But they're not employees. Freelancers, you hire a graphic designer or a video person or...
No, secretary.
Right. But you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, your job is to go and sell and use that personality and your ability to convince people to use you.